Death Valley, the most extreme place on Earth. Here, only the toughest survive. From the West comes a legendary craftsman, biker build-off reigning champion Matt Hotch. From the East, a worthy challenger to Matt's title, Rick Fairless. Both builders have 10 days to create killer custom machines. It's survival of the fittest as they take on 600 miles of cruel desert terrain. When these two builders finally meet, who will endure? The champ or the challenger? There will be only one biker build-off champion. Orange County, California. Matt Hotch has all the attributes of a champion builder. Innovative design, solid mechanics, a creative eye, and the ability to bring it all together. Last year, he brought every skill to the table when he built Chin Gong. He took home the trophies and proved his worth. Now the pressure is on to defend his title. Day 1, Hot Match Custom Cycles.
I'm definitely feeling some pressure to defend my title. I feel I have to do better than I did last year, so definitely feeling some pressure. With this particular bike, I wanted to combine the extreme of new and the extreme of old, and hopefully I can combine them both and make a cool motorcycle.
The build starts with a setback.
The motor's obviously not here yet. As soon as the motor gets here, everything will be good.
Matt is losing an entire day of work waiting for the motor. As night rolls in, Matt gives up on the motor and decides to have some fun instead.
I'm gonna go have some fun with him. Can't beat him, join him. Get a pump!
Wheelchair practice is over. Now it's time for the Isle of Death.
The guy that can get the wheelchair to the end of the aisle without touching either side wins.
This is definitely a typical day of hot matches, kind of how we work out our aggressions. It's kind of the way I wanted the shop to run. Have a lot of fun, but work hard at the same time, so.
Halfway across the country, deep in the heart of Texas, comes Rick Fairless. Rick is an old-school bad boy, and he's turned his obsession with choppers into a multi-million-dollar empire. Strokers Dallas, one of the largest motorcycle shops in Texas, and Strokers Ice House, where thousands of bikers gather each week. Rick is a successful businessman, but his true calling is in the shop, designing and building custom bikes. His hardcore, stretched-out style not only raised eyebrows, but also brought him worldwide media attention. Day 1. Strokers Dallas. For this build, Rick will do a tribute to original chopper style.
This is a 1966 little Triumph Bonneville that I picked up for $800, and put my little dream team together on what we're gonna build, and I said, why don't we do a Triumph? And then they all said, if you're talking about that $800 piece of that you brought in, forget it, we can't go against Matt Hotch with that damn thing. And I said, you wanna bet?
To go against Matt Hotch, Rick calls on his dream team. The Triumph motor and the frame's twisted steel down tube set the tone for this bike's old-school look.
We've got 45 degrees of rake and about 6 inches worth of stretch on this thing. So we started with the first Rick Fairless Triumph frame right here.
Back at Hot Match, Matt's motor has finally arrived.
Looks good, man.
For this build, Matt chose a new Harley-Davidson Revolution motor. It's a high-revving, liquid-cooled monster, but using it in a custom build and keeping to Matt's standards of clean design will not be easy.
This bike, it created a lot of engineering challenges because it has to have radiators, it has to have all the computers to make the motor run.
No builder has ever attempted a bike with this many components.
It's basically 10 pounds in a 1 pound bag.
Because the Revolution motor and transmission are one piece, the frame has to go around the motor and then bolt back together.
So that basically bolts together, ties the frame together, and there's not a big, ugly bolt holding it together.
Matt is behind schedule, but he prefers to work alone on the frame.
I wanted the frame to be part of the motor rather than just the motor sitting inside the frame.
Back in Texas, Rick's dream team starts on the tank.
We're going to try to make the gas tank pretty much out of one main piece. Score it, bend it, and then we'll reinforce it. We'll weld it up and reinforce it.
For this bike, Rick goes back to the 60s with a 10-sided coffin tank, permanently attached to the frame.
Here it is. It's 3/4 of a finished badass gas tank.
Finishing this tank requires skills in metal and in math.
So we got to go in and measure each one of these points. Then we have to measure the links here so we can go in and lay out our piece in one flat pattern like we did this back piece.
At the end of day one, the tank is ready for Rick's approval.
The tank's beautiful. It's too small. We're going to have to make it a little bit wider so that it's in proportion with the rest of the bike.
Compared to the rest of the bike, the tank looks too small.
It makes the gas tank look too puny. So we're going to have to build another one. Inside-sided but bigger. Any problem with that?
Nope. Back in California, Matt is just getting started on his tank.
On this particular bike, the gas tank will actually stop right here.
The front half of the tank will hold fuel. The rest will be a shell that hides components for the Revolution motor. At just 30 years old, Matt is a self-taught metal master.
As far as my metalworking and welding skills and stuff, it's all self-taught.
Matt has been customizing bikes since he was 14.
It's the way I learned everything. Just screw up a couple pieces enough and learn not to do it that way.
He's taken the skills learned in his parents' garage and perfected them, creating amazing works of motorcycle art.
That's the best way to learn. There's a lot more pride in it, I think, learning it yourself. Before I had all these cool tools to cut metal, I used to just cut them out by hand.
As day 2 wraps up, Matt has a long way to go.
Definitely feeling the pressure of 10 days. It's a lot of work, especially doing it by yourself, so definitely have a long night ahead of me. Probably be here till about 3 or 4.
It's day 3 at Stroker's Dallas, and Rick shares his vision for the custom seat.
I want something that's concave. I want some kind of shock system underneath there. Can you do that? You know what I'm talking about?
Built in.
Okay, and I don't want it hidden. I want to be able to look at it, so that means you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to do it cool.
design isn't coming out the way exactly I wanted it. Usually takes me 2 or 3 times to get it right, doesn't it, Scully?
At least.
An old socket set is put to work, softening Rick's ride.
I just welded socket extensions on this bracket that we built. We set this up so that it'll pivot on there, and then we'll have 2 shocks underneath here that will push forward.
The boys at Strokers are using old tools in new ways.
That's redneck ingenuity, man.
Back at Hot Match, the master starts his day by thinking about the work left to do.
Now it's best time to just sit in my wheelchair and roll around, look at it from different angles. Kind of helps me think.
Matt works alone, and he meticulously plans everything. His philosophy? Perfection is possible. The bike needs a front grille to hide the radiator for the Revolution motor.
Basically, I got my frame tacked in. The plasma cut this area out.
The motor also uses fuel injection, another design challenge Matt tackles with ease.
The reason I have the air intake here is with the fuel injection, the fuel injector needs a air temperature intake sensor. Well, this is a rough piece, but it's basically going to sit in here like this.
With the front grille finished, Matt comes up with a new way to stop this job.
This particular setup is a fully one-off piece.
On most bikes, the rear brake is mounted on the rear wheel, and the rotor and brake lines clutter up the back end. For this bike, Matt has taken off the front drive sprocket and mounted a brake rotor and caliper on the inside. This will stop the bike with the chain and have the clean look that Matt demands. One-of-a-kind innovations like this are what keeps Matt on top.
That's pretty much it. That should be enough brake, hopefully, to stop the bike.
Back at Strokers, the Dream Team starts work on the front end.
We got this front end from American Suspension, and as you can see, it's really wicked looking and edgy looking, which is the theme that I'm going for on this Triumph.
They've only just begun, and already there's a problem.
Putting this thing together and looks like we're missing a set of bushings.
This is the kind of drama I don't like. I didn't know we were prototyping the thing.
They managed to get it together, but things still don't seem right.
This should be like in the middle, which means, I don't know what it means yet.
What it means is the Springer's legs aren't lining up.
This is a nightmare.
Yeah, see, this is where I'd like to see the rock. It's more like in this neighborhood.
To line it up, they're gonna have to chop it up.
We can make it work, and it's going to look badass. The problem is that it's costing us a lot of time, that we don't have time to be messing with it.
Things aren't going well, so Rick turns to the competition for a little help.
Hello?
Matt, Rick Fairless.
Hey, what's happening, Rick?
Just trying to build a bike. What's happening with you?
Just, banging away, trying to get this bike done.
Are you? You getting it done?
Kinda. You know how it goes.
Oh, yeah. It's hard and heavy one day and chop suey the next day.
As far as
gas caps and kickstands go, you got Arlen S.'s phone number where I can call and order some of that?
Sure, I got Arlen's number. What do you need out of there?
I'm just teasing you.
Can you send me a kickstand and a gas cap?
What size tubing is the frame?
1.25 inches.
Yeah, I'll get that stuff.
Sent out today for you.
Okay, sounds cool.
Take it easy.
Thanks, Matt.
Matt sent the parts to Rick, and now it's back to his own bike.
No off-the-shelf pipes for this. This is definitely a one-off piece. So.
When Matt builds something, it doesn't have to be right. It has to be perfect.
Just wasn't feeling it. Time to start over. It's looking pretty good. Just trying to find the right arc. That's it. Just finished up the pipes, found a design that I really liked.
Back in Dallas, Rick puts the newly chopped front end back on the bike.
Front end looks good. It was worth we had to go through, but came out good. You did a good job on us, Billy.
It turned out kick-ass.
Turned out kick-ass.
Almost 50-millimeter tubes. These things look sweet.
Yeah.
With the bike shaping up, Rick heads outside to check out the rest of the Strokers Empire.
Every Sunday, there will be 500 to 1,000 bikes here. It's a gathering place. It's a meeting place that I created a motorcycle type atmosphere that people like to hang out and be around. And hold on. You're wearing a Matt Hotch hot match hat. Let me put a Rick. Now you got a Rick hat on. That looks much better.
Pleasure to meet you, Rick.
Nice to meet you too.
Day 5 in California and the halfway point of the build. The road to perfection is lonely, and Matt has been pulling all-nighters to stay on schedule. Now he moves on to the handlebars.
I think since we're doing that whole retro style, I might maybe make some ape hangers for it. This will be the triple tree. The bars will rise up, and we'll put another bend about right here. This is pretty much a done side for the handlebars. And what they used to do back then, or what I like to do, is actually push the handlebar forward, going for that kind of retro look. And this is pretty much it. I finished welding these things up. I'll go ahead and sit on the bike, see how it feels. Ain't no way Rick can step to this.
It's day 6 in Dallas. The new larger tank is almost done, but having to redo it has cost the Dream Team valuable time. The final detail, a special delivery from California, the hot match gas cap.
Is it gonna leak?
Well, I don't know. We need to check it and make sure these parts are up to our specs. Just kidding, Matt.
All right, we're about to mount the hot match gas cap here. Read the instructions that Matt so kindly sent to us, and we're gonna keep a hold of these. Thanks for the gas cap, Matt.
Scully moves on to the jack shaft.
The jack shaft will accommodate the size of the motor to the size of the tire, because we got such a big tire and such a small motor.
The jack shaft on this bike is made up of 2 parts, the sprocket on the inside and the belt drive on the outside. Once put together, the jack shaft creates an offset that allows the vintage motor to power the large rear wheel.
Doesn't look good.
It's been a long day, but the Dream Team has to keep going. This bike needs to hit the road in just 4 days.
I'm feeling the pressure. Pressure's on. But I'm good at taking that pressure and spreading it around to these other guys that work with me. Rolls downhill.
The pressure is on in Dallas, but Matt has only a few details left to work out.
I chose to do a jockey shift and a suicide clutch. Just kind of fits the theme I'm going for, you know, the full retro.
Matt needs one final item to make his ride complete. Sales Director Craig has a souvenir shrunken head that Matt has his eye on.
Yo, what the?
This is the piece I just stole from Craig's office. It kind of reminded me of me with the long hair, so it'd be perfect on the jockey shift. It's gonna work perfect.
At Strokers, they've just completed the final pipe design.
One a headache, one after the other. It's all about problem solving. We're having to put the exhaust pipe in a little different places than I wanted to. We were gonna run them up high. We decided that didn't look so good, so we're gonna run them here in between the frame. Once you start something, it always evolves or changes a little bit, and this has too, but it's what I want, it's what I like, and it's gonna be badass.
It's day 7. Matt drove through the night to the painters to stay on schedule.
Here we are in Antioch, California. Just drove 600 miles to Lucky 7, have Marcos Garcia take care of the paint.
He leans toward blue tones, and we decided we'd do something that was dark to show off the amount of chrome work that'll go on this project, and also be able to pull off a kind of a retro feel by the time we're done with everything.
Marcos is definitely that's why I do come all the way out here. I mean, I'd travel it's 600-700 miles for me to come up here to have him do the paint jobs.
Do an open, traditional style?
Yeah, definitely kind of keep it like the 50s, but kind of maybe stretch the tips out a little bit. Since I'm kind of going for like that 50s look, we're gonna lay out like a 50s flame.
To ensure that both sides of the tank match, Marcos will tape out the flames on one side of the bike, then make a paper template to transfer the design to the other side.
What a lot of graphic artists do to speed up their tape work and design work.
In Dallas, Gary from Other Side Customs is finishing up the base coat for Rick's bike.
That's the vision I had in my head right there. That's what I want. Now it's the hard part. We got to get the airbrush done.
Rick goes over his design for the paint.
I'm calling this bike Revolution, after the Beatles song Revolution.
This bike will be a tribute to the 1960s, and the paint scheme will feature imagery from the entire era.
On the left side of the tank, it's going to be like a Vietnam era stuff. You know, we're going to have a map of Vietnam, which I brought, POW, MIA thing, dog tags.
What are we going to put on the dog tag?
I don't know. We'll think of something.
Like that.
Gary and Sal get started on the airbrush work for Rick's bike. Back in California, after hours of work, the flame design is ready to go.
Just getting ready to send it in the booth and spray up the flames.
I just go by what feels good.
The first set of flames is done.
We're just going to add in some shadowed accents in the secondary set of flames, a little pearl and some more translucent colors.
Like Matt, Marcos takes everything to the next level.
Marcos paints like I build bikes, so we kind of match. It's a good marry of talent, you know. Well, it definitely looks good. As you can see, the really ghosty flames. It's something we didn't really want to make stand out a lot. You'll just barely see it when the sun hits it.
Back in Dallas, Rick heads over to RPM Cycles, where Triumph guru and history buff Keith Martin has been rebuilding his motor.
What's up, buddy?
What? How you doing?
Good. How's the motor coming? That's the big question.
Oh, it's ready to go together. Finally, we got all the sub-assemblies done.
Using a Triumph motor brings a sense of history to Rick's bike. The Triumph 650 is known worldwide for its versatility and dependability.
The Triumph 650 motor just is the small block Chevrolet of motorcycle engines. They've won every race. They held the world speed record from 1956 to 1970. Road race, dirt track, hill climb, ice racing, you name it, Triumph 650, 750 twins have won.
To set the timing on the vintage motor, Keith uses an old trick of the trade.
You put the cigarette cellophane between the points and rotate it around, and when the cigarette cellophane pulls out of the points is exactly the time that the points open, and then readjust it from there if we have to. Yeah, I think Rick made a good decision to do a Triumph motor. It's something different.
It's day 7. Matt's paint must be finished tonight so that he can assemble his bike by the deadline.
The paint job makes the bike. There's no bike without the paint job. And the reason me and Marcos work very well together is he's able to take my bike and just accent it. So it doesn't take anything away from the style of the bike, the lines of the bike. It just accents it and makes it better.
All right, I hope he digs it.
Crazy, dude, that thing.
Like what you see?
Yeah, I definitely like what I see. It turned out great. The tones and the pearls and the highlights, everything turned out really good for a paint job that's really simple, that he puts so much little details in it. This is exactly the reason I come to Marcos. I'm really happy with it.
Back in Texas, the boys at OSC are working round the clock. They only have till morning to get it done.
10 o'clock, and still got a long way to go.
You guys did a good job. Once again, you've nailed it, I think. Looks awesome.
Fullerton, California. It's the 8th day of the build, and Matt has been skipping sleep and working non-stop.
Right here.
At this point, the champ hasn't made a single mistake.
The bungee cord kind of flew off and the bolt went flying and hit it a little bit. Right now what we're going to do is we just put the frame on the ground. We're going to set the motor right here. That way we can put the frame basically around the motor. All right, now, right there.
All of Matt's careful planning and expert fabrication work pays off now.
Rather than putting the computer in the back and running all the wires up here, I compacted the computer in the harness where most of the wiring is, basically under the tank, so. All that to hide 1 inch of wire. It's 10 to 5. I'm a little concerned on time, but I think we'll see how we're doing at about 3 in the morning. And, I'll panic then if I'm still behind. So.
Back in Dallas, the Dream Team eagerly awaits the frame and motor.
That looked badass. You guys hadn't seen it, have you?
That looks good.
One last detail of Rick's custom paint.
I thought putting Matt on there, it's just something to make the bike kind of cool, you know? Shows that even though I'm going up against this young man, I got a lot of respect for him. Coming together. I think it's going to be good. Just come down just a little. It works. Badass.
Things are looking good in Dallas. But Matt has had a long night.
Morning of day 9. I was here till about 3:30 last night, so I'm pretty tired. Still have a lot to do, mostly big stuff today.
Once again, Matt combines modern engineering with classic style.
This is a reproduction of the old style Springer. This is made by Paco. What I'm doing with it is actually making it lift up and down with air, which has never been done. These springs are basically just for looks now. This is a stock location for like a shock on a Springer front end, and I replaced the shock with the air cylinder I had made. Basically, when air is applied, it pushes down, which in turn, makes this thing go up and down.
An air suspension Springer, another first for custom choppers.
These tires from V Rubber Company are like a pre-production prototype tire, and I have like the second set in the world.
At 360 millimeters, it's the largest tire made for a motorcycle, and it requires a custom wheel.
I have my friends at KMC Wheels machine the wheel for me. It's made out of a solid chunk, a 14-inch by 18-inch solid chunk of aluminum. 100 hours of machine time in them. And it's about $15,000 is what I had to pay to get these wheels done.
As Matt cranks it out, the Dream Team has a long way to go and a short time to get there.
Makes everything on the bike unique with that 66 Triumph motor in there. It's going to be badass.
But there's a hang-up. The primary cover doesn't want to go back on.
Through the polishing and the chroming process and cutting it wide open, cutting the whole bottom out of it, we're having to kind of massage it back in place to get the bolts all in there. The screws just wanted to go in a certain order, and if you didn't put them in the right order, they got all pissed off and wouldn't play the game. So we organized them.
As with any bike, the devil is in the details.
Getting the jack shaft line up is kind of tricky because this has to be on the same plane as the chain. And if you get it out of line, you'll have one or both of them either grinding or tightening up.
Once again, the Dream Team uses old parts in new ways.
Well, it's just a piece of hose and a cable tie using as a spacer to keep the petcocks apart so they don't rub together, and it holds them in position.
Is that called Southern Ingenuity?
Yeah, I think so.
It's the last day, and Matt only has 12 hours before his steel horse needs to hit the trail.
I got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm gonna try to bust it out, get this thing started maybe by about 7 o'clock tonight. Do a test film. Well, this fuel tank's pretty much buttoned up. This is pretty much the last thing that goes on before I get ready to start it. I just have to put fluids in it, relieve the brakes and clutch. So I christen it the Velux. I can't wait to start this thing up.
It's a full 6 hours before the deadline, and the Master's bike is dialed in with time to spare.
Favorite things to do is look at it for a while. Can't celebrate yet. That's good.
Finally, the moment of truth.
That thing's crazy sounding, dude. Yeah, I'm really happy. Other than the fact it sounds like a Honda Davidson.
It's 3 hours later in Dallas, and the clock is ticking.
It's getting late. Tick tock, tick tock.
Get the slide it in.
Scrotch.
Ta-da!
To continue the 60s theme, Rick uses Vietnam-era camouflage on the chrome seat pan.
Hey, Ricky, you sure about that seat?
That seat, my ass, 600 miles, no problem.
Yeah, okay.
We are about ready to pull it off the rack and see if she'll sing us a sweet song.
Two hours to the deadline, but Rick is ready.
9:45. Time to go.
Third time's the charm on Rick's vintage Kickstarter.
3 kicks. Sounds good, don't it? Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight. I'm so happy.
Matt Hotch and Rick Fairless have built two of the baddest machines that biker build-off has ever seen. Matt Hotch's V-Lux is a work of innovative excellence. A one-of-a-kind 360-millimeter rear wheel is driven by a Harley-Davidson Revolution motor. With air suspension, a motor-mounted rear brake, and flawless metalwork, this bike has it all. Rick Fairless's Revolution is a tribute to the 1960s. A vintage Triumph motor and custom jackshaft power the massive rear wheel. With twisted metal details covering every inch, this stretched-out hardcore chop has wicked looks and an impressive pedigree. Death Valley, at opposite ends of this desolate desert, are a champion and a challenger. The tension is high as the two builders prepare to meet for the first time. The terrain is harsh, and on this day they face a searing heat driven by a 60-mile-an-hour wind. The wind is so strong they can barely hear each other speak. From Death Valley, the riders will head south towards the Salton Sea, before turning east to the sand dunes at Yuma, Arizona. From there, it's a run up north to Phoenix and the Arizona Motorcycle Expo. It's the end of the first day, and the riders have put plenty of miles between them and Death Valley. An abandoned building makes for a perfect pit stop.
Look at this, man.
I think it's an old casino or something.
Aces and spades. Yeah, I bet it was an old casino.
Let's go see if we can get in this place.
Yeah, let's look at it. That's some funky looking stuff there.
Yeah.
You can't tell where the water stops and the sky starts. What do you think so far?
Today is a beautiful day for riding.
Yeah, I think today's going to be really a big day. It's beautiful out here, you know, just cruising, man.
That's what riding's kind of all about, is just seeing places you normally wouldn't see, you know, I mean.
Well, you know, isn't that what they say? It's not the destination, it's the journey.
Well, let's get moving.
Let's go.
Rick and Matt make another pit stop at the Arizona-California border to meet up with two master fabricators of a different kind.
Let's get loose, baby.
Al Mata and Darren Riley build hardcore off-road vehicles, perfect for blasting across the dunes. These cars are super light and have major horsepower.
I told him don't roll this over. It ain't my day to die.
Back on Blacktop, Rick and Matt hit the final leg of this Western Desert run. It's 200 miles to get up to Phoenix, so Rick and Matt hammer down. The Arizona Motorcycle Expo is part of a huge event, including top builders in motorcycles, sand sports, and custom trucks. Over 15,000 people attend annually. It's interviews and autographs for the fans in Phoenix. The weather is perfect and the crowds are having a great time checking out these hardcore customs.
We got the hot chicks, baby. We got it. Voting booths right here. Make sure you vote. Your vote counts. Rock the vote. This is old school when it was old school. Everybody get over here. Here's your votes. Come over here. This is box for Rick Fairless.
I voted for the orange bike because I like the tank style.
Don't forget to vote for Matt Hotch right here.
I voted for Matt's bike because of the hydraulics. I mean, it's pretty cool.
It's sick. Crazy.
I like the kickstart. Yeah, man, I've never seen a Triumph chopper, man. It's just...
Rick Fairless.
Rick Fairless.
Rick Fairless, Matt Hotch, V-Rod.
Gotta go with the V-Rod. I like the big fat tire on the back.
I thought it was a little more creative.
Bringing the old with the new.
Biker build-off competitor Jesse Rook comes by to talk to the guys and put in a vote for his favorite bike.
I'm still debating them. I'm not gonna tell you guys who I'm voting for.
Voting is over and the ballots have been counted. The crowd gathers as executive producer Hugh the Chopper King comes on stage to deliver the verdict.
Without further ado, can I have the sealed envelope, please? The winner of the Biker Build-Off is Matt Hotch.
I just wanted to say thanks to Rick and his crew. I mean, we had a great ride, and thanks to you guys for voting for me.
The people have been heard. Defending champion Matt Hotch has once again taken the trophy and holds on to his title for another round.
Is that the peace sign or second place?
Matt Hotch and Rick Fairless have built two killer custom machines. They combined old school looks and modern innovations in two revolutionary bikes. The brotherhood of the road lives on as Matt and Rick prove that the journey is just as important as the destination. Two builders, two bikes, one biker build-off champion.